this, when we look at the human growth and development, the human life is a cycle from birth, marriage, and finally death. The final cycle of human beings is very scary. And so many times when you share in a video about death, people feel as if you're threatening them. But this is a reality of life. Life, something we cannot go away out of it. It is with us, and we have to be prepared and always also to understand the reality of death. Now, today, I'm going to discuss on why friends desert the widow immediately after the burial of their husbands. This has been a constant complaint, a constant retelling of their story, that after my husband passed on, the friends of the family disappeared. I've talked with the widows, and this is a constant complaint, a constant argument, wondering why did these friends disappear? Why were they left alone at the time when they needed them? I would like to say, as I've told some people, especially the retirees after retiring, they tend to feel discouraged that those people who used to ring to give them a call, they no longer give them a call. And I've always told them that these people, you are workmates, you are colleagues in an organization. They were not your friends, and you are no longer in that organization. And so now, similar, using that same analogy, now when it comes to death, you are the friends of your husbands are not necessarily your friends. And so with the death of your husband, they are bound to go. And the few are going to be left, those who are really, really genuine friends, who are your friend and also the friend of your husband. So now, another reason why many would run away, would just disappear, they are uncomfortable with the grief. Many would not like to, they are feeling grieved over your husband's death, and now they don't want to carry the baggage of also grieving with you and your children. It will be a burden they are not able to carry. Grieving of your husband who was close to them is enough, so they don't want any more grieving involving the whole family. They don't want to do that. Another aspect is the aspect of age. A widow may be very young, and then the friends of a husband might have people who are so much advanced in age. So it become a problem to come and console or even share with the young widow. After all, the life experiences are very different. And so what you do, much as you would like to go and visit them and talk to them and console them, you feel you are wowed apart in terms of the age gap. Now, when it comes now to certain couples, some couples, probably you are used to having parties together, to go partying as couples, but now, when your husband has died, now these other remaining couples, they will find that when they tell you to accompany them, you will be more of a spare tire, and probably they might feel that when you are there, they are reminding you to miss your husband, because it will remind you that now I'm alone. These others have got their husbands. It's me. So actually I'm becoming a bother. And so these couples, they would not like to be accompanied by a widow. They would feel that they are going to make them uncomfortable. Another reason is some of these people, even the wives of their husbands who are close to the deceased, they would feel that the widow is a threat. They would only feel the widow is not a threat if the widow confesses that one is already engaged to a bachelor or to another widower. They would feel safe. But as long as the widow is alone, they would feel it's very, very unsafe to have a very close relationship with a person who is likely to snatch your husband. You will not like to take that risk. Then, these friends, they may not know which is the right time to visit or even to call. They will not like to fear to intrude into the life of the widow. So, what do? They keep off. Then you find that there are some friends, the avoidant types. Even the widow, she would even have liked to disengage with some of the friends of her husband. But now an opportunity has presented itself. So the breaking of friendship is not that it has started, but it was on the fringe of collapsing, and so is that it's just being effected. The friends of our late husband, probably they bared with the family, they were involved with the prayers, and they thought that prayers is going to change. But then prayers did not change anything. Death came and took the life of their very close friend. Now they have become discouraged. They feel now, even with the prayers, I better now be concerned about my own mortality. I have to think about my life. I cannot be able to think about other people. Let me think about my life. I don't want to engage with that family. I don't want to engage with the widow and her children. This is reminding me the futility of human being and the uncertainty of life. Let me be alone. I will think about my life and brood over the challenges alone. Now, there is the aspect of the traumatic life events. These friends don't want to get into this trauma, to be reminded about death. When they become close to the widow, it means that they are going to feel closer and remind them about the uncertainty of this life. So they don't want this aspect of being reminded of traumatic life events. Another aspect is the excessive grief. They don't want to be involved with excessive grief. They have buried their partner, let it be. They don't want to keep on remembering about it. Now, there is now the aspect of these friends. They may not understand the dynamics of grief. They don't know how somebody should be consoled. They don't know how to handle grief themselves. So how can they help the widow? It's not that they don't want. Yes? Then another problem is the very widow, she also end up keeping away. She expects the friends of her late husband to understand, to be mind leader, to understand her, to understand what she is going through. But these friends are not mind leaders. Unless she move out and talk to them and share what she is feeling, they won't understand. And so now, this now come to the last point, which I'm calling the paradox of loneliness. When these widows are lonely, people who are lonely, they end up now even keeping away even from very close friends. So they don't want to be disturbed. They want to keep away. They want to be in a cocoon. And this is the paradox of loneliness. They don't want to be closer even to those friends. Otherwise, thank you very much. I hope you have understood something about why friends have disappeared. I'm talking to the widows. I hope you understand. Don't be discouraged, but also you have got a part also to reach these friends. Don't keep yourself in a cocoon. Thank you very much. I appreciate you and I value you, and you are very important to my channel. Thank you.